Welcome you to Complete Lifestyles, where we focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Nobody is perfect, but we can all strive to become complete. Make sure you're working on your game so there's no holes in your game. You're trying to fix everything from mental to physical to emotional, financially. We're working on everything. We ain't trying to leave nothing out. So, this video, I'm going to take a break from the Diddy stuff and just talk about something I like to do in my spare time. I love to play basketball. It's good exercise, but I also love to watch basketball. So I got my college teams, I got my pro teams. So today, NBA season is coming up. It's not too far around the corner. The question is, will the Celtics repeat? Now, a lot is being made because number one, everybody is saying that they have a chip on their shoulder even though they just won the championship, which is hard to believe because you think if y'all just won, why would you guys be the one that had the chip on your shoulder? Why not the Timberwolves? Because Anthony Edwards might be quote unquote the face of the league, or the Mavericks who got there and then still lost. They should be the ones that you would think would have the chip on their shoulders. Or Warriors still got Steph Curry. The Lakers, you still got LeBron. You still got KD on his team and the Suns. You still got Jokic and the Nuggets. Dame Lillard's trying to get one with the Bucks. So you would think a lot of other teams. Paul George just moved to the Sixers. The Knicks done reloaded, got a few players. So you would think that those will be the teams that had the chip on the shoulder. However, when you take into account that Jason Tatum, number one, did not win Finals MVP, even though he was first team All-NBA. Most people consider him the best player on the Celtics. No matter how good Jaylen Brown played, and even though he won Finals MVP, most people still don't see him as the best player on the Celtics. Now, it ain't like it's 1A and 1C. He's 1A, 1A minus, or maybe 1A, 1B, depending on the night. But the good thing is, it takes the load off Jason Tatum anyway. But chip on your shoulder wise, they sat you down in the Olympics. It was a big topic. You didn't get to play 2 games. Everybody was trying to blame Steve Kerr and tell him he disrespected you and he's trying to start something. But, you had that aspect of it for Jason Tatum. Now, when it comes to Jaylen Brown, you riding the high horse, right? Finals MVP. Don't get no better award than that. But then you get into off season and you don't get picked up, even though you're the Finals MVP, you don't get picked up on Team USA. So then there's that chip on your shoulder. Then LeBron is on Team USA, and then you mention something about his son, you don't think he's an NBA player. So then that comes your way, and those LeBron fans, they jump on you. A few NBA fans that jumped on you that's not, necessarily on that bandwagon. But then when Team USA is picked, okay, you didn't make the initial roster. You got Kawhi, you got LeBron, you got KD, you got Steph, you got Ant-Man, you got Jason Tatum, who you just beat out for MVP. He made the roster. You even got Tyrese Halliburton making the roster. You got like 2 or 3 players coming out of college making the roster. So, you got a few players that you would think the Finals MVP would beat out. Now, Drew Holiday, point guard, different position. Steph, different position. But, anybody in that 2, 3, you would think, hey, I'm Finals MVP. I definitely going to make it over some of these people. Maybe not, because you're still dealing with Kawhi, who people are going to automatically assume is better than you. Ant-Man, who people think is better. Who else played the 2 for them? It'll come to me who played the 2 for them. But, you got hybrid 2 3s because you got like LeBron, KD, they could play 2 or 3. You could slide Steph over. Oh, Devin Booker, who people offensively think is probably better than you. So, all of those came into play. But then they take Kawhi Leonard out, and you think, all right, this spot got to go to either like we thinking a 3 3 guard. If it ain't Kawhi Leonard, maybe Paul George or who else is nice on the wing. I'll come back to it. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anybody that might be potentially better than Jaylen Brown to fit that role. So then you say, okay, if it ain't Paul George, they're taking Kawhi Leonard out, got to be Jaylen Brown, right? Finals MVP again. No, they don't even, but they kind of like poked the bear a little bit and brought in his teammate, Mr. White, and overlooked him. Now, some people were saying it's because he don't get along with Nike for whatever reason. He made comments back in the day against them, supporting Kyrie, backstory, whatever. You go check that out. But it's controversy. Some people, Stephen A. Smith, was saying he's not marketable, which that plays a factor into it. And so you got some different factors that people contribute to why he was not put on the team in replacement of Kawhi Leonard. So we picked Derek White. So you got that chip on his shoulder. So you got a chip on Jason Tatum's shoulder. You got a chip on Jaylen Brown's shoulder. And then you kind of had that dynamic too about, okay, they both got a chip on their shoulder, but is it going to cause a problem? Me personally, I don't think so, because Jason Tatum is more laid back than Jaylen Brown. He's not aggressive, and he likes to play the media cool. He doesn't like to let people know how he's really feeling. He kind of just goes over everything. He'll acknowledge what you're saying. He won't just skip over it. But he's not going to go into detail, and he's not going to act combative against it and make it look like it's a problem. But he does feel like you guys have disrespected him. So you got that aspect. So when you got a team that is coming back from just winning a championship that feels like nobody respects them, and your star players feel like that, that definitely is going to spark the fire to see what the Celtics are going to do. So the good thing is, hopefully Porzingis can be healthy this year and play all season. Don't know. But with the whole team coming back, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown sometimes could take nights off to some degree, because as long as one of them hitting, you know, either Derek White is going to be on one night when they're off and he looked like the best player, or you got Drew Holiday. Some nights he looks like the best player. So you have a complete team when it comes to the starting five. Clearly, probably best starting five in the NBA. Now, are we going to see what the new look Sixers look like with Paul George? Yeah. Do I think they can handle the Celtics in the 7-game series? No. Miami, wishy-washy, not enough talent. Milwaukee, enough talent, but coaching, I don't know if coaching will get them over the hump with that. So that kind of goes into play with all of that. Let me see who's in the East. The Knicks. The Knicks have a good team, but I don't think they have enough scoring to put up the fact that Boston is going to play enough defense to keep their point total down. So I don't think they got enough scoring to match it. Because you do have Bridges now added on with Brunson. You got, he's coming back this year. Julius Randle, he's coming back. So that, I mean, you have some options. But as far as matching up 5-for-5 wise, not enough. And then Celtics go a little deeper because the guy coming off the bench, Al Horford, he can spread the floor. He's going to play a little bit of defense. He's going to get the team involved. He's going to make open shots. So you got that dynamic. And then Pritchard can shoot 3. And you got some good complementary role players. Now, when it comes to them playing against the West is loaded. You got the Lakers. You got the Nuggets. You got the Timberwolves. Thunder's at the top of the list, but I don't think they're ready yet. And so we will see, guys. I want you to give me your opinions. You see I got my Celtics hat on in spite of the video for the video. You know, trying to take a break from all the negativity and talk about something that's a little bit more positive, something that we can relax on and just give honest opinions. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. I want to see who you guys think can take them out. If anybody, I doubt if somebody going in the East. If anything, it'll be somebody in the West. But I just don't know who has the complete team in order to beat them. So, like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy your day, guys.